Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Trainings. Should we use microphones?
We're probably close enough.
Start again. Here we go.
Hey everybody!
Welcome to another episode of Tranny and C. I'm Tranny. This is C. We have the Buffalo Trace BC Select Single Barrel, which we try to get ourselves every time it comes out in the British Columbia liquor stores.
Yeah, this is essentially a lottery bottle. Here in BC, you've got to log in at a certain time, 8 a.m. on a certain date, and then you pick your bottles, and like as you're picking them, they're disappearing from the option screen. And they're like, there's certain bottles that are like literally being sold out as you're picking, and they hit submit, and you're like, what I get?
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you got something, because when I refreshed the screen at 8 o'clock, it went, spinny circle of death, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, you got circle of death right out of it, and I did get us two of these.
Yep.
I got us two of these, so this is the single barrel, and it says fill date February 27th, 2013.
Okay.
Selection date April 9th, 2020.
Oh. So that's 7 years?
That was just inside of 2013, and so it's over 7 years. Seven and a bit.
Cool.
7 and a bit, like 7 years, 2 months, and it says warehouse P, 4th floor, barrel 33, if you must know.
Well, you must, because there are distinct differences, because we did a dram club a couple of years ago, I guess.
Yeah, I think it would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, where we gave two of our bottles that were different warehouses and
that one, the two different bottles was last year in the winter release, but the one before that, we got a single barrel the year before that was unbelievable.
Right.
And there was only one option.
But point being that with the two that we got, they were significantly different from each other.
They were very much so.
And they were very... our Dram Club members got to say, hey, we agree that these are
right, because they got to taste them both.
Yes.
Right, I remember that. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that was pretty nice.
And
do you know what? This may sound a little odd, considering we appear to have so much whiskey all the time, but this is one of the few bottles that this can be a crusher for us, because generally we give away all of our whiskey, but we got two this year.
We did get two, so we can drink one.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to just
crushing it.
No
pressure to give it away.
Yeah, let's just
we'll probably give one away anyway.
Yeah,
that's the point. We can drink one and give one away.
So we all know and love Buffalo Trace. We all know that. So let's just get into it.
Cherry and oak to me. This is like cherry and oak. I got a big whiff of oak.
Oh man, there's like...
It has a bit of quite a sting on the... My nose buds have it.
It is, and is it just the regular 45%? Yeah.
Or so it says.
But...
That smells big, doesn't it?
It does. It smells bigger than 45, or it's at least a little bit more spicy than I'm
lively
used to.
and spicy.
Whew.
Oak spice.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Big oak spice.
Have a big tingle there. But the underlying like Vicks cherry kind of like
medicinal cherry
style of Buffalo Trace is definitely there.
With like, there's a lot of
What the fuck is that?
It's a little fly. Oh, he escaped.
Anyways.
But it has that, not nutmeg. What's the other spice that's like...
Cinnamon?
Well, it is kind of cinnamon-y.
I'm just picking spices.
No, it is nutmeggy.
Sorry.
Is that clove?
It's a slight clove. It's like a sweeter kind of clove, but yeah.
All of those like
there's like
all those
like
baking
kind of notes too,
Thai spices and pepperies and
Oh, it's actually kind of got like a little potpourri kind of a vibe. Like it's a little bit floral.
You're not wrong.
Huh.
For once, you're not wrong.
It's the first.
Okay, should we taste it?
Let's get into it.
All right.
It's sweeter up front than I was expecting.
That was like
it's kind of clovey in the background though.
That was like really mild and like just slipped right down.
It did slip down. Let's try another. Let's make sure we're not. Like that is.
Yeah, it's like
It's really well, like
it's kind of bigger on the nose and like it's kind of.
it's pretty. It's kind of a soft palate.
It is a super soft, smooth, just kind of a.
The drying and spiciness and things like that are definitely on the finish, but it's not. I was expecting it to be a little bit more
mellow.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a little bit more.
I was expecting it to be hotter and
turbulent.
spicier. Yeah. Just because of the way that it nosed, but this is a crusher. I'm not gonna say that right away that I'm like blown away. Cause like
No, I mean we've
like,
had
it's
some
good.
amazing Buffalo Trace too. Like even just the regular kind of style Buffalo Trace is good, and I mean all their components and products that they put out are all top notch. Not saying that this isn't top notch, because like in a lot of ways, like man, we're just over privileged with the amount of whiskey we have to try.
Saturated with good whiskey.
Yeah, so this is still very nice.
I got a little bit of a Coke bottle candy finish.
That's what that freaking. It's like the Coke
The Sprite
bottle,
part of the Coke bottle, like how it's like it's got the white part of the top. It's
like the candies, right?
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So what is that? That's like
what is
sarsaparilla
cola?
or
Yeah.
like that's kind of what this tastes like.
What
Like,
is cola?
you tell us, because we're not gonna find out.
It's totally Coke bottles.
Yeah,
Like
is.
now that I've like taken a minute to take a sip and like chapped my palate a little bit. Well, it's Coke bottles, man. Huh.
That's good. Yeah, I like that. But that stays in line with a little bit of that cherry kind of vibe.
For
but
sure.
but it is more on that end of things for sure.
I think one thing that we can say, having had a fair bit of experience now with Buffalo Trace single barrels, is they are all pretty dramatically different.
Yeah, totally.
Like noticeably different. Like Buffalo Traces, they've all been pretty good, but I think there's some single barrels of Buffalo Trace that are unreal.
Do you know what's kind of funny just about the whole labeling and bottle of this is like if you were to just walk past the Buffalo Trace lineup on the shelves, you wouldn't even really necessarily notice that this is a single barrel release.
No,
like they don't change the bottle or do anything like that.
Stickers on the side, too.
Yeah,
It's like,
so that kind of leads me to think with Knob Creek did this as well, where they had the regular looking Knob Creek bottle and then it had a sticker. And it had all the same information as before, and then you find out, you dig a little deeper, and it was
13
years old versus 9 and things like that.
So it's like, oh, this is 7 years old, but regular Buffalo Trace might be like 5.
Yeah, exactly.
4.
Yeah. So,
but like even like now that Baker's is a single barrel, like Baker's used to be small batch.
Right.
Now it's single barrel, and it's like the one in the liquor store right now was 8 years, 8 months, which is like. I think Baker's guaranteed to be 7 years old. That one's 8 years, 8 months. Like it's damn near 9 years old. So
there are
a lot of variation, right? Whereas like they just dump them all in together and like give it a swirl and then bottle it, right? That's how you do it.
Wooden spoon.
That's how you blend whiskey.
Yeah, that's the master blender
wooden
technique.
spoon. Giant wooden spoon. I think we've done that joke before.
Maybe, I don't know.
That was the like vatting of the Glenfiddich 15-year-old
joke. Yeah.
That was the finger dip.
Oh.
That's enough. All right. Well, anyway.
I think we've said it on that. We've said
There's
everything
nothing
we
more to say here. Buffalo Trace, single barrel. You kind of can't go wrong. Like for the price, like these are reasonably priced. I think they're in the $40 range around here, whereas like the regular bottle's like $36 anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like
you're not breaking the bank.
You pay $10 more and get a single barrel that's super unique. Like I'm in for that all day.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
totally. And again, being dramatically different from each other, they're all pretty.
It's
good.
an interesting
They're all good.
flavor experience.
Yeah. All right. So check out our Instagram at TrennyandC is the handle. Our Twitter, our
TikTok, like all the other kids.
All those guys. And
click like, subscribe, and tell a friend.
Ooh.
Jersey.